Fucking 6 Flags later.
It was crazy because I was like, damn dog, you graduated from continuation school, you could go to the military, and you just got fired from fucking Six Flags.
Right.
Done. I'm done, son.
6 Flags played me. They said I failed a P test at 6 Flags. I swear they changed my shit. I swear, bro.
Bruh. I ain't gonna lie. I was fired due to my own fucking my own not in confidence. I was at the end of my rope, dog, and also Six Flags does something to you. I should not be 18, 19. Underage drinking is one thing.
Right.
After every fucking shift, I'm hanging out with my coworkers, drinking Fireball and Jameson.
Oh, it was wild like that.
Bruh, I remember there was hella shit going on. Like there was drinking, there was some drugs. Like when the international students came through to work, like
you seen that Quiet on the Set shit.
It wasn't no Quiet on the Set shit. It was okay. How do I put this? We were underage drinking wise, but it wasn't. No one was like, fuck no. The building of the Reef. You East Vallejo.
Depressed at grandma's house, fucking making a beat. I get put on to some music. Jamila Woods, she's got this song called Holy, and I would fucking just listen to that shit all the time. So I ended up going to see her at the fucking Great American Musical, I believe this is called, in the city. Mm-hmm. Dolo, sweats, hoodie on. Just Dolo, just like, bro, like, no idea. Just like, I'm just gonna pull up. I fell in love with this song, and like, the song is just like a testament to just like, I guess, not giving up. I can't remember. Whatever. I meet this girl inside of there. She's hella cool. DJ, she's like, oh, I'm looking to start a fucking podcast. I'm like, shit, man, I'm doing AV at the time, so in hotels, like, I'm just fucking setting up meetings. I'm like, yeah.
I don't know if the part's funny in the fact that like you do it is that know like what you about to start building, or, like what's coming, because like there's no fucking way you can tell depressed. Chow 19-year-old broke as hell Chow just got fired from Six Flags. Don't worry, my nigga, shit gonna get better. What of the niggas you think was one of your bullies is about to change your whole fucking life, dog.
That's fucking crazy, actually. That's wild. Yeah, bro. I had no idea. I go in there and fucking meet with her. She's like, yeah, I need somebody on my podcast thing. So I'm like, for sure. Like, pull up. She invites me to do an interview. I do an interview, but there's also another audio engineer as well as Sammy, one of my homies, Sammy. They've been just like doing engineering and recording and like working, going to school at Expression College, actually.
That was one of the schools. I was trying to get in contact.
I try to go there, mind you. I get out of high school, I go there. My mom like, nah, you're not going there.
That's crazy.
Nah, you're not going there. I'm like, okay, bet. 23 now, like, and I go to this show, meet Jenna, who got me the job randomly. She was like, yo, you here by yourself? I'm like, yeah. She's like, shit, I am too. But I got some friends that I know are also going to be here. So come kick it with us. That's how she asked me to like work on her podcast, right? I'm working at an AV spot. I go get hired on the job. There's another engineer, Sammy. Sammy about to lose their job at fucking SAE Expression. I'm like, all right, for sure. Let me just fucking. She's like, I got a job for you at Expression. Boom. I'm like, all right, quit my job. Quit my job at the AV at the hotel. I'm like, shit, okay.
Dad said not the speakers for the ballroom.
Like, okay, boom. Get the job at Expression. But hold on, me. He's like, I get the job, start working there, start doing shit, and they give me a new position as like the school-wide AV tech and shit like that. Not just like the doorman and shit.
Right.
But mind you, I wanted to go to that school back when I was 18. I get the job from Sammy. I get access to all the studios, all the recording gear.
Okay.
So I'm going in there just to be able to I can use the studio time whenever. That's the perk of working there.
Right.
Like, bro, you get free studio
what's the point
time.
of having perks if you're not going to use them? Like,
Yeah. Bro, I'm bringing in all my homies. I never went to school there. I never went to school there. Like, I'm bringing in all my homies. Like, yo, let's record. Let's live up together and shit like that. So I do that. But yeah, I meet the guy who I start working with. My boss, he ends up being like, yeah, man, I want to do a practice space for my band and shit. Then Brian is like, man, he throws a party. He's like, man, I want to fucking go to Oakland. I'm already doing shit. Like, I want to be able to have a space where, like, I can jam with people and collaborate and do all sorts of shit. And then Armani Jackson, Monty Draper, he's also rapping. Like, yeah, man, I'm down to pitch in, do my podcast and shit. He was doing a podcast on a couch, like right here. Like, you know what I mean? But, like, I say all that to say, like, I went to that spot just to fucking meet Sammy at that podcast to give me the job.
At a school that you did get into.
And then meet somebody who, like, I'm on a trip with my daughter at Legoland. They're like, yo, this spot is up here. It's for rent. Just pull up, like, and get you a space. I can't make beats at my grandma's house. Like,
so I'm already there.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like, and then I ended up moving out here, getting a little spot with someone who I ended up working with at Expression. And then fucking the pandemic hit, and I never went back to Expression. I had this spot.
Right.
After, like, the pandemic, that place is gone. They're making apartments now.
I looked at the camera. Just saying, if you had took me as a student, this would have happened.
Yeah, bro, like, that place is gone.
Damn.
Like,
yeah, I don't even see the ads and commercials no more.
I'm like, bro, if I didn't fall in love with Jamila Woods' album, holy, give me today my daily bread. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Yeah, tapping that shit.
Bro, cause like it's crazy because like being here now and then you look back, it's like I wouldn't consider what I was doing was dumb shit, but if I had known what was around the corner, and this wasn't something that like I was seeking out. Like it wasn't like we were done with school and I was like, damn, what was bruh's name that was rapping? Like he was sitting at home one day and he just decided he was like, he thought it's like what was that weird nigga name that it's like so to get the messages and the fact that like I like looking back on this shit, I learned a lot about like who I was and like and everything. I was just like, yeah, dog. Like I may have not had like many friends and everything, but like there was a part of me that was like standoffish for hella shit for no fucking reason. Yeah. You get a message from someone telling you that they putting something together and they gonna change your life. Nigga, your first instinct is to leave that on red. My first instinct was leave that shit. Man, fuck this. No, that's I don't know what this is. This is a setup. I had nothing. I was broke. So it's just like, who did I think I was at that time?
Yeah.
That when opportunity knocked at the door, I was just like, nigga, I ain't on.
Yeah.
The second message comes in like a couple days after, and I'm just like, nigga, I'm up at home days on end, not doing shit. It's like,
what year was this?
This is the first message comes in around 2014. It go I think we go 2 weeks after that first message into I don't know if it was a message or it was a comment on a post, and then like we both deleted like our comments and everything because it was like, yo, I need hit me at this number, this is this, and I called him. He pulled up. We went to his parents' house, which is now known as the Pergola and shit. At that time, there was no booth. There was no like he had his computer, he had his setups and his outboard and everything. There was nothing dividing engineer and artist, like except like we were just back to back. And when I hit the record button, I had to be dead ass silent, and at that time, that's such a tough fucking thing to do because I'm not only at this point your friend, I'm a fucking fan. So when you and I was just hearing you write that shit, and I'm like ooh. So I've gotta go like I'm going like I'm making noises, but I gotta like actually like muffle my shit. Like, damn, we do that for like 2 days. I don't get a call, message, or anything. I'm like, damn. I guess I had my trial and I fucked up. I called him. I was like, so we still doing what we like you said you he was like, yeah, actually you need I need you to pull up right now. Actually, this is this. I get there, nigga. The booth is built. The first version of the booth is built. Yeah. And I'm just nigga, I'm amazed.
Yeah. That's huge.
Having a whole bunch of friends saying they're gonna do X, Y, and Z, like when they like, but to actually know somebody and be friends and like work with somebody that's just like, I'm not just gonna say this shit. I'm gonna do this shit, and there would be days that I'm not gonna say it, but I'm gonna do this shit. He didn't say he was gonna build the booth. He like if he had said that, I would have been right over there trying to help him build it. But like I saw the booth, we start recording. At this time, there's a concept album being drawn up just in thought and conversations. Table for Two, and this is during like there's always been like this like that weird power struggle between like our people and like but like shit's getting like a little bit more intense. Nigga, I think this was towards the end of the second Obama administration. Like, so it's like hella weird shit's going on, and like, but he's just so it becomes like we try to make it an album to have a conversation. It's basically what we were talking about. Jonah Lucas then drops the song "I'm Not a Racist."
Who dropped the song?
Jonah Lucas.
Oh yeah. I remember that shit. Yeah. Big song.
I don't know the years, but I know specific things because songs and like things. So I'm just like, so that gets put on like the back burners, and then at this point we're just recording shit, not even dropping it. Like he had already had a good chunk of songs already made in that vault, but like there were some songs that I had the assistant like engineered on.
Were these are these still tucked away? Like,
bro, these are in the. So he mentions how one of his drives got corrupted, and he had the. I think, but this wasn't the first time. This is the second time, but this is the first time that I'm I'm a part of what he's building when it happens. Cause I remember there was some songs where like I had because I remember he would like occasionally like ask us like about like what we think would be a tough bar or like a hook and everything, and like I remember I was just sitting there listening to the beat and I was just going like, oh why, and I was just trying to be song singy with it and everything.
Yeah.
That shit's gone. Some other shit's gone, but like after that happens, he just decides, fuck it. I'd rather start dropping this shit because like something's gonna happen. Whether it's a corruption, why like
Oh, I see what
if you hold on to something, hold on to something too long.
Something gonna happen.
Yeah,
for sure. I wake up, have a nightmares or something gonna happen to that. That's Smithsonian track. Like, bro, I cannot do that. That's real, man. Fucking, y'all drop a lot though,
bro.
Mm-hmm.
To think that there was a time where like he knew he was good. He knew he was great. He didn't know if people were gonna fuck with it or not.
Mm.
But when you after Field Effect 1 drops, even the smallest like little victories, like we notice like whether it's this hip like whether it's this conscious shit or this boom bap shit, like you gonna figure out a way to like get people to fuck with it or not. We go from Field Effect. There's a bunch of EPs and singles in between actual projects being made.
What's the one that you said you mixed? I forgot. I know it too.
How much does a piece of mine cost? Yeah, no. I noticed like when I first started working with him, like it was never gonna be a moment where like he didn't like have a hand.
This one, right?
No,
that's the white one.
It's the one that's got the check covering his face. But yeah, no, bro. There was a moment. I think it's all of the above. I finished that mix and I sent it to him.
That's not it. Oh yeah. You finished it?
Mm-hmm.
You just said?
So I finished the mix and I sent it to him, and I knew he was gonna play it in the car because it's one of the things like he had taught me early on. Like once you're done with the mix, do your laptop speakers, headphones, car, like any accessible, because not everybody got access to shit like that. So it ain't. So you gotta make sure like it's the old stress test. He gets in the car and like he drives off, and it's not more than like 5 minutes. I get a text message. I see it. I'm like, and I see that it's from him. I'm like, and at this, it's weird. At this point, I'm just, I wasn't dreading the messages from him. It's just like I always knew it. Like it stopped being friendly, and it became more like business. But this was one of those. He just told me this was a great mix. Nigga, if that didn't make me feel like I hit the half court, like I hit the game with a half court,
mix.
Like and like go home, like the go hard or go home game, like on the floor, like screaming.
Yeah, no fucking notes is crazy. I feel that, bro. No mixed notes. Oh my god, that's real, bro. Yeah, I know how you feel for real.
But I love mixed notes just in the fact like I just like building. Okay, yeah, I just like the whole, cause I'm not a producer and I'm not a musician, so when it comes to constructing this thing from the ground up, I ain't got a biggest hand to play that I think to at this moment. But when it comes to the mix side, that's when it's just like, okay, now I can truly feel like I'm contributing to this baby, this like whatever this is about to be. Like I just small, big, whatever. I just want to be a part of it.
Right.
Because of what it like.
Right. Like, yeah, man. You definitely contributed to a lot, bro. A lot. That's sick to see. Like,
my funnest moment though was doing the skits for Never Forget Who You Are.
Okay.
That was literally, we had like recorded the shit and they were like, how do we bridge it together, because each section kind of like variates in like music. There's this conscious shit at the beginning, then there's this rap shit in like in the middle, then we were sitting. I was like, can I do skits? It was like, what do you? They were like, what do you mean? It's like, I just want to talk and like connect it. Like maybe I'm talking to you. Like this is this. And all that shit was just like that. That was ad lib. There was no script. Like I would just go in and he would say, "Okay, you ready? Yeah." Hear like the little bit of the song and then just the first one I really love is because it starts out with that like the heavy subject matter. I'm like, no, we're not gonna fucking do no, we're not gonna do this shit again. It's like I know you want to make music for your people, but like. People out here saying you can't rap, and I know you can rap. I need you to go the fuck off, and then it leads right into go off, which is like you heard. Like I think it starts with like a little bit of a siren. Like it just it's really like upbeat shit, and just like I like that because I was able to be me in this. I haven't figured out how to add myself mix wise. Like it's like that's the Chow Mein mix. Like but
that's real. Damn. What are you known for? Like mixing. Like
what's my like most what?
I mean like people say. Do people say that? Like that's a Chow Mein mix.
No, I haven't like. If they have, I haven't when they said it.
That's how I feel like when my beats like, that's an OG beat for sure. But nothing like crazy because I'm also copying some.
It's not that's the Chow Mein mix, but there's been moments where like there's been shit sent in. I think it was a 10 out of 10, and the Russell had clicked on it. He was like, "Is this yours? A 10 out of 10 V2?" And I was like, "Or is this Mike G's?" I was like, I was like, "Oh yeah, that's mine," because I put V2 because this is the second like variation, like you got to revisit and shit. I love seeing the head bob when like shit I've mixed is playing, because if you no matter how long you've been in this, that's the universal sign for I'm fucking with this already, and the words haven't even started.
Yeah. That's real. The universal sign of I'm fucking with this.
Is it a head nod? Like if you like written some, mix something, or like produce something, and like if you can, you get those genuine head nods, like, and I'm talking. Eyes closed, just boom. That's the shit.
Where were you at when you mixed this one? How much did a piece of money cost?
This was in the compound.
Compound.
Compound in the late hours. They hadn't just got back, but they had came back from like LA and shit. And I was under the impression it was gonna be like a little moment of rest, but I didn't know what was brewing on that plane back.
Niggas in there cooking, like, man, I got some shit.
Like, I like, there were days where, like, I'll be sitting at home working on some shit or just, like, hanging out and, like, I'll get the weed transfers and the messages, like, I need this mix. Okay.
How much does a piece of mind cost? I'm paying whatever, I'll write it off. I thought the paper would bring a nigga some joy, bring a nigga some peace. What you do when your hunger not satisfied by the feast? And the lady with your baby look at you like you a beast. And she rather be at peace than have you in between the sheets. And the only time that you communicate is over beats. So the tension's so thick that y'all can barely fucking speak. Couple hours turn to days, couple days turn to weeks, couple weeks turn to months.
You can
down in the dumps. Once you lose your confidence, it's hard to shoot through the slump.
I would usually like just do like the vocal chains and like the submixes, but then I was just like, fuck it, like, I'm not gonna get better and become less scared. Like the master chains,
bunch of empty promises and wishes.
So like, it was just a couple days of watching how he worked it, and then it was a little bit of mimicking.
When you love like these bitches, with the perspective that the ocean full of fishes. You in the game and no one cares about the misses.
I won't say he
you
does,
lose
like,
the game and all
some
they
people,
talk about is the misses.
Me and him, like, we put plugins on our master chain.
Trying to better himself
just to kind of help with like the flowing.
Yeah, okay.
When somebody go get him some help.
But we do it like we do
somebody
it
gon'
in
read between
like
the songs
we
and
send
try to
all
figure
the
out
vocals
what's
to
wrong.
like the
You
lead
can
bus and
tell
everything.
something's off
The lead
ever
bus,
since he got on. Maybe it's the pressure of connecting to a phone.
Really enough,
Trying to build an audience
we
from
weren't
the
touching
backyard of
the
his home. Surrounded by community, but still feel alone. I wrote this prematurely, gon' hit different when I'm gone. I never took a summer off, never took a winter off, never took the fall off. Fuck could I fall off?
Bruh, God Particles fucking
How much is that
If you
one?
ain't ready for this work, the nigga call off.
I think it's like
Millions in my
I think
call
I got it
log.
at
I've been turning
119, but
money
it's not
down.
even
Laughing at they offers, probably think I'm acting funny
Yeah,
now.
no, like-
Just ain't got the time or the mind to show up. They don't tell you about the casualties
like
that come with
Cradle.
blowing up. Tell you the anxieties that come with growing up. They don't say how shit go down when everybody know you
It's
up.
the
Everybody
God
know
Part,
your
like,
name.
yes,
Everybody know your face. Hard to enjoy your meal when
over here
everybody
just
wants your
like-
plate. And you get that shit away, hoping it'll bring you peace. What you do when they hunger, not satisfied by the feast. What you do when you no longer wanna dance and wanna speak. Wanna share how you feel because they judge you every week. Because they judge you
My
every
fucking
post for
finger
what you
here,
want,
like-
how you smoke. Got you missing old days of being unknown and broke. Way before you had clout and niggas told you keep hope. Before Double XL started rigging all the boats. And the drugs seem to be the only thing to help you cope. This be the realest shit I ever
What
wrote.
is this thing?
How much does a peace of mind cost?
I want to
I'm
make
paying
sure I know
whatever, I
what
write
I'm
it
talking
off.
about.
I
What
thought
is
the
it,
paper
dude?
would bring
I
a
know,
nigga some joy, bring a nigga some peace. What you do when you're hungry, not satisfied by the feast. Never took a summer off, never took a
from
winter
my
off,
experience
never
and what
took
I
a
can,
fall
like,
off. Fuck
it allows you to first off it has a harmonic and like a warm just off its insertion to the vocal like to the song like as if you put like a limiter and also like a multi-band like EQ onto it. But then you can adjust the actual main knob from 100 to you lower it, higher it up.
Recommended.
Ever start a mix without
Oh yeah, it's high.
Highly recommended.
Highly recommend God Particle, and I highly recommend the Magma Tubes.
Magma too.
Yeah, Magma Tubes. I use the Magma Tubes on like my mastering chain, and also on
This
the
is
beat
Wave
bus.
shit?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
The Beauty and the Beast knob is fucking not that one, but that's the that's the channel strip. What is?
Magma tubes. Lava. No.
Magma Tubes, Beauty and Beast, probably.
There it is.
Yep.
Okay.
I've noticed immediately with this one, like when you really push that beast knob, it really it just really thickens up like the lows in it, like that little kick that you want to have some like boom to, like it does that instantly.
Yeah.
I think that plugin kind of favors like the low and the low like mids though, because like when I adjust the beauty, I think, and it might just mean I'm having 100% like, cause 100% like understanding of it and everything. It's just when I boost the highs and everything, it doesn't really give the boost that I want. Like it makes it a little bit more noticeable in the beats, but like just not in a snappy way. Like it just makes it a little bit more meatier.
Right.
Where I just want my highs just kind of not to be like painfully sharp, but like just to make like fuck. It's so weird because like explaining this shit.
Like adding saturation to it. Or
Yeah, I just want a little bit of saturation,
Yeah.
so like it isn't so piercing.
Got you, but still like being present type shit, right? What do you think about that? Is that a good one? Like it's here, but it's not whooping my ass.
Like when I do, I mean, like, cause there were times where like I hear like highs and shit, and it actually hurts my ears.
And that's what you use on the beauty?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, perfect for delicate harmonic saturation and shit. I like that. Soft clipping. Come on, clipper.
Clean up the low ends with the base relief. I just started messing with that.
Okay. So yeah, people are on this one for sure. I need to tap in with this.
Like once I saw it you
my
use
two
that
bucks
a couple times. It was weird because I started to see that shit everywhere.
What, the guard particle?
Like there was ads for it. Like every producer and engineer like I follow and know was hit me with the like.
Oh, did you get that?
Not oh, did you get that? It's like this is gonna change the game, bro.
Oh shit,
bro. Like the God particle is like to mixing and everything to like what DJI and the Osmo did for like just making content. It really made it a whole lot more simpler.
Let me hear
Never start a mix without my 2 bucks already ready to go. So
just when it's
when
like
I
that,
start,
that
obviously the God particle is in full effect. And like all my adjustments are under the hood. You know what I mean? Everything that I need to do, I'm gonna do down here. And he's
convinced me. I don't even know why. It was like, all right, I'm doing it.
I don't know.